Elon Musk. Now, Elon Musk, tech overlord turned fitness guru apparently. His response to how'd you get so ripped? It wasn't rocket fuel, it was fasting and Wegovy apparently. Now those jawlines don't chisel themselves clearly. Now Musk even joked that he moved on to Mounjaro because it gave him fewer side effects than Ozempic. Ozempic neck? More like galactic neck, with cheekbones that look like they're ready to colonize Mars. I mean, he's got a really bad case of it, but honestly, he's so rich, I don't think he even cares. Sharon Osbourne. Sharon Osbourne's transformation is honestly one for the books. I mean, she admitted to starting Ozempic in December, dropping 42 pounds, so much that she's now under 100 pounds, and says that she actually couldn't stop losing weight. So her warning was, don't give it to teenagers because it's just too easy. And her neck, well, it's like a sagging saga, unfortunately, and proof that Ozempic neck can become the villain in your weight loss story. Amy Schumer. Now, Amy Schumer keeps it real. She admitted that she tried Ozempic, but said the nausea was so bad she couldn't lift her head off the pillow. She also made a point to say that she wasn't able to properly take care of her kids, so, you know, she knew something was really wrong. Eventually, she did switch to Mounjaro and says it was a better fit. She still looks fantastic, but let's be honest, her neck probably has its own new punchline now. Kelly Clarkson. Now, Kelly Clarkson shut down the Ozempic rumors, sort of. She says she's on something else that helps her body break down sugar better, and only agreed to start after her doctor basically chased her about it for months. The likelihood is that it is Mounjaro or like Wegovy, but they are honestly all the same, just different names, like cool, but it's basically Ozempic anyway. Her jawline these days could headline its own tour. Oprah Winfrey. Now, Oprah called using a GLP-1 medication a gift and a form of redemption after years of yo-yo dieting. Now, leave it to Oprah to make a neck glow up down like a spiritual journey, right? The chin line probably refined under a higher power subscription plan. Now, many photos have shown Oprah's horrible Ozempic neck, and sometimes she even tries to cover it up so that people don't pay attention to it, but she's not fooling anyone. Jim Gaffigan. Now, comedian Jim Gaffigan lost about 50 pounds on Mounjaro and turned it into a running joke. He says, people ask, you're on Ozempic, right? And he says, no, Mounjaro, because it sounds like an Italian restaurant. Well, his neck is now a punchline and a prime cut of sculpted real estate. Charles Barkley. Now, Charles Barkley dropped from 352 pounds to 290 pounds thanks to Mounjaro. The man's a basketball legend, but these days he's also in the Hall of Fame for jawline comebacks. I mean, when your cheeks start looking like they could kind of box out under the hoop, you know the meds are definitely working. Dolores Catania. Now, Dolores Catania from the Real Housewives of New Jersey went public about starting Ozempic, then switching to Mounjaro for insulin resistance. Now, she lost 20 pounds, but was quick to point out it's not magic. She still works out, watches what she eats, and goes through a doctor. I mean, her neck, though, it's pure Bravo-worthy contouring. Well, there you have it. Real celebrities who've openly credited Ozempic, Wegovy, or Mounjaro with their transformations, and in the process given us Ozempic neck in living red carpet color. Kelly Osbourne. This year, the reality TV star raved about Ozempic while chatting with E! News. In a statement, she said, I think it's amazing. There are a million ways to lose weight. Why not do it through something that isn't as boring as working out? People hate on it because they want to do it, and the people who hate on it the most are the people who are secretly doing it or peed off that they can't afford to do it. Unfortunately, right now, it's something that is very expensive, but eventually it won't be because it actually works. So there you have it. Gotta love an honest queen, right? James Corden. In September, the comedian discussed his Ozempic usage on his Sirius XM podcast, This Life of Mine. He said, it won't be surprising to you when you look at me now and know that it didn't really work. All it does is make you feel not hungry, but I'm very rarely eating because of, the lack of hunger. You are looking at someone who's eaten a king size, and when I say king size dairy milk, one you give someone for Christmas in a car wash. None of that was like, oh, I'm so hungry. It is not that, it's just something else. So yeah, he's admitted to being on it. Rebel Wilson. In March, the actor told the Sunday Times that she embarked on a journey to lose weight when a doctor told her it would be beneficial for IVF. While she no longer takes Ozempic, apparently, she previously combined it with exercise, a high protein, low sugar diet, and examining her relationship with food with a doctor. She said, basically no one apart from my mom wanted me to lose weight. People thought I'd lose my pigeonhole in my career playing, the funny fat character, and they wanted me to just continue in that. Rebel added, I feel strongly that young women shouldn't try to obsess over looking like Victoria's Secret models. They should just look like themselves. I know that my relationship with food is complicated. Well, That's it for now, but like Katie Heron once said, the limit does not exist. Kathy Bates' dramatic 100-pound weight loss left her nearly unrecognizable, leading social media users to speculate over the means she used to shed the pounds. The most obvious conclusion people drew point towards, of course, Ozempic. And though the star did admit to the use of the popular weight loss substance, she did come forward to clarify that it was not the only formula she used to get healthier. It was a diabetes diagnosis that actually drove Bates to make these changes.
Demi Lovato looks completely different, and people think that she might be on Ozempic. Now, many people have expressed concern over Demi's appearance recently as she slimmed down so much. But after she posted some snaps of herself in a tiny black bikini earlier this month, accusations of her using the popular weight loss medication spread like wildfire in the comment section. "Honey, just stop the Ozempic," one person wrote. "Demi, I love you so much, but stop right now with the Ozempic. You've been perfect for ages. Please keep some curves," another said. "She has the Ozempic drop in her cheeks," someone added, while a fourth said Ozempic queen with a crown emoji. Now, the fact that Demi's been losing weight and changing so much has people concerned, as she has been open about her struggle with disordered eating. She said on Penn Badgley's Pod Crushed podcast in October of 2024, "I have a treatment team that I work with that helps me stay in recovery. I'm trying to learn body acceptance rather than body positivity, because body positivity feels like I can't even reach that yet. I have to work on body acceptance, body neutrality, because that feels like a goal I can reach." But if Demi actually is on Ozempic, this would not be good for her. Demi looked fit in these new photos with a defined jawline and cheekbones. While most fans were thrilled to see her happy and beautiful, others wondered how she looked so different all of a sudden. "How did she lose the weight like that?" one fan asked, while another wrote, "Lost another soldier to the copy and paste plastic surgery trend." One person commented, "I'm confused, this doesn't look like Demi, lol," and one Instagram user questioned, "Did you use Ozempic? Demi, what did you do? Why does everyone have surgery?" And one fan even wrote, "You look unrecognizable." And I have to say that I agree with these comments. Now, Demi has been honest in the past about using fillers, but could she have done more to achieve her new look? Many people think so. In 2024, Demi spoke to People magazine and said, "I'm always transparent with my fans, and this is something I wanted to share. It normalizes it and takes the taboo away from injectables. It's all about what makes you feel like your best self," she said. "Don't listen to naysayers, do what makes you feel comfortable in your own skin." She continued by saying that she gets Zomin injections every 3 months and that her treatment gives her natural looking results. But some fans think that she's gone overboard or decided to get other procedures done. And I mean, Demi looks completely different. In one of her photos, I actually thought it was James Charles and not Demi because she looked that different. Now, whatever she's doing, we just hope that she's doing it safely and is truly happy with herself, as we don't want to see anything bad happen to her.
Katy Perry's almost completely unrecognizable in these new photos. Who or what is to blame? Is her divorce from Orlando Bloom taking a toll, or is this another case of Ozempic? Let's see. Okay, so who is that woman at Paris Fashion Week, and what has she done with Katy Perry? Because let me tell you, fans are absolutely spiraling after Katy stepped out in Paris looking, well, like a completely different person. And now the internet is asking the question nobody wants to ask, but everyone is thinking, is Ozempic to blame? Katy attended the Balenciaga show in a black latex look that was giving dominatrix Matrix reboot energy. But people couldn't focus on the outfit. Nope, all eyes were on her face. More specifically, what appeared to be a dramatically slimmer, hollowed out version of Katy we've all known since her whipped cream bra days. Now, comment sections instantly lit up with phrases like Ozempic face, she looks so different, and the classic, wait, that's Katy Perry? Now, before the Katy cats come for me, I'm not dragging, I'm just reporting. And listen, the woman is 39 pushing 40 and still out here looking hot in latex, but this isn't about aging gracefully gracefully or switching up your look. This is about the undeniable wave of celebrity face shrinkage we're seeing right now, thanks to the rise of weight loss injectables like Ozempic and Mounjaro. And let's be real, Katy's face has changed drastically. She's always had those gorgeous round cheeks and youthful glow, but now her jawline is like razor sharp, her cheeks are almost non-existent, and her eyes look slightly more deep set. It's like the classic signs of what people are calling Ozempic face, a side effect of, well, rapid fat loss that can leave people looking gaunt or even prematurely aged. And no, I'm not saying Katy confirmed she's on Ozempic. She hasn't said a word, but the speculation is everywhere, especially after that viral Facebook video that had people gasping in the comments over how unrecognizable she looked. What's also fueling the fire? Well, Katy's sitting front row next to none other than Lauren Sanchez, aka Jeff Bezos' new wifey, who's also been accused of dabbling in the skinny shot lifestyle. Now, coincidence? Maybe. Hollywood power, click aesthetic? Likely. Now, this isn't the first time fans have questioned Katy's evolving look either. Back in 2022, she sparked plastic surgery rumors after a very tight-faced American Idol appearance. But she clapped back, saying she's never had work done, only under eye filler, which she was very open about. And hey, props to her for being transparent, but with the current celeb trend of deny until you drop 30 pounds in 30 days, people are skeptical because this is exactly how the Ozempic era is playing out. You know, subtle shifts, gaunt cheeks, and celebs claiming it's just clean eating and dieting and working out. At the end of the day, maybe Katy's just evolving, maybe she's experimenting with her look, or maybe she's just tired of being called, you know, quirky and decided to go full, you know, fashion villa in Paris, basically. But whatever it is, fans can't ignore the shift and the conversation around Ozempic face. It's not going anywhere, especially when more and more celebs are showing up looking less like themselves and more like slightly, you know, haunted versions of their former faces. So what do you guys think though? Is this just fashion week glam gone wrong, or is Ozempic becoming Hollywood's worst kept secret? Let me know. Nikki Glaser has openly admitted to taking Ozempic to aid in her weight loss journey, and she has nothing but love for it. Nikki Glaser put herself in the hot seat after sharing several throwback images of herself from 2009 to show how much she and her career has changed in the past 16 years. She posted 2 photos, one showing her first appearance on The Tonight Show in 2009 and her latest appearance on The Tonight Show in March of 2025. When asked about Ozempic, she said, "Oh, I love it. I love it. Like, I'm like, do it. I have no judgment." Glaser then shared that she, you know, or that the shame that those feel in taking the jab for weight loss only comes from thin people who want you to stay fat, adding they are so mad that users are getting trim because that's all they have. Well, she looks good, and if she likes it, I love it. Post Malone stunned his fans with his dramatic weight loss transformation, causing people to believe that he must be on Ozempic due to the rate at which he lost a ton of weight. Amid the rumors, he opened up about his weight loss journey and revealed how he made a subtle change to his diet and, as a result, shed nearly 60 pounds. He claimed that he did not turn to weight loss medication, but instead changed his diet to go from 240 pounds to 185. Fans aren't convinced, but he looks great. Barbie Ferreira, known for her role as Kat Hernandez in Euphoria, has undergone a very dramatic weight loss transformation that left her fans shocked. Many stated that she looked unrecognizable in recent photos. Now, her change led to speculation that Ferreira may have used Ozempic, with one user lamenting that the medication had a chokehold on the entire industry. While Barbie has historically avoided discussing her size publicly, she opened up 4 years ago about her struggles with mental health, which included anxiety, depression, binge eating, and body image issues. Jesse Plemons' weight loss journey began roughly around the same time the Ozempic fad took over showbiz. But the actor said the secret to his weight loss wasn't any GLP-1 medication, it was intermittent fasting. Now, he said, "It's really unfortunate that I decided to get healthy when everyone decided to take Ozempic." He continued to say, "It doesn't matter, everyone's going to think I took Ozempic anyways." The Civil War star said he heard about intermittent fasting from several people and said he just gave it a go and was surprised surprised at how quickly it was effective. But fans aren't buying his fasting explanation, but to each their own. He looks happy and that's all that matters, right? Serena Williams had the internet screaming Ozempic when she flaunted her recent postpartum weight loss journey. A comment on her Instagram post from someone said, somehow, now that she's retired, she looks more in shape than she did when she played. Can somebody say Ozempic? Fans interjected and said at the time, this is ridiculous, it's called working out, maybe try it. You literally see her running all the time. Last year, the tennis icon said she lost 10 pounds after she stopped breastfeeding. Ozempic or not, she seems to be loving this new era and we are here for it. Selena Gomez got a new body, but is it body by design or body by Ozempic? I don't know, but fans are concerned. Selena Gomez just popped up online looking snatched, like red carpet ready without even trying. And you already know what happened next. Social media lost its collective mind. The Ozempic whisper started faster than you can say celebrity body transformation. Fans were buzzing. She's definitely on Ozempic, one person claimed. No way, that's just diet and exercise, another person said. Now the speculation hit hard, especially after she posted a fresh selfie that had everyone zooming in like it was a crime scene. Suddenly, Selena's body became the internet's favorite topic, and not in a cute way. But let's rewind for a second. Selena's body has always been a headline, whether she's gained weight, lost weight, or dared to exist in peace. And she's already addressed this literally more than once. She's got lupus, an autoimmune disease that affects her kidneys and requires serious medication. The same meds that literally make her retain water and cause her weight to basically fluctuate, sometimes dramatically. Now, she explained all of this in a TikTok video over a year ago. She said that when she takes her meds, her weight goes up. When she's off them, her weight goes down. It's not a Hollywood secret or a miracle substance. It's basic biology and chronic illness. And honestly, the fact that she has to keep repeating this while strangers nitpick her body is exhausting. I mean, of course, none of that stopped the Ozempic rumors from popping off again after Selena showed up at the 2025 SAG Awards looking stunning in a navy Celine gown. Now, instead of focusing on her award win or her flawless glam, people were like, she's definitely on that Ozempic drip. Because apparently, if you're a woman in Hollywood and you lose weight, it must be from a jab in your stomach and not, let's just say, I don't know, life, illness, or stress. Even Taylor Lautner stepped in. Yes, Mr. Twilight himself. He posted a side-by-side of Selena through the years and basically said she looks amazing at every size. Y'all need to chill. Which, honestly, yeah, we needed to hear from someone, you know, who's used to be body shamed for his abs. I mean, and Selena isn't without support. The ladies on The View, including Whoopi Goldberg and Sunny Hostin, came to her defense, reminding everyone that lupus and the meds that treat it can drastically change your appearance. But of course, this is the internet we love, you know, and we love our outrage more than empathy, apparently. Now, here's the truth. Selena hasn't said she's on Ozempic. What she has said is that her health condition affects her weight. And frankly, even if she were using something like Ozempic, that's her business, not ours. But in this case, people are ignoring her actual medical reality in favor of a trendy headline-grabbing accusation. Case in point. So before the internet goes full detective mode on Selena's waistline, maybe let's not forget she's living with a serious illness, guys, and maybe let's not turn every weight fluctuation into a conspiracy theory, because it's not. Celebrate, you know, the glow up if you want, sure, but don't erase her reality just to fit a rumor. Now, Selena looked amazing. She's won. She smiled, and once again, she handled the noise with a lot of grace. Meanwhile, the internet was too busy speculating about syringes to notice.